Okay, I just had to level up without recording because it kept freezing for some reason. But what I basically chose was toughness for a feat, and I just did 2 points in tree injury. Okay, let's continue.
Didn't work.
Something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi! I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Released it. Okay, right, I assume we... I don't know which way we came from.
No problem. Didn't work.
Oh, okay, we came from here. Okay. I think. Nope. Here we are. Okay, great. Found the way I'm finally supposed to go.
This is Carth on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Basila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
Okay, well, let's get to the escape pods. I wonder if we can get weapon sets. Maybe. I'll check once I'm off this ship. Okay, right. Get you, and then we'll do 2 on you. Just hope that I kill you.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
I wonder which would be... Well, I've got computer use, so I suppose I'll probably do the security. Well, I could do both, but computer slicing tutorial. The players can slice into computers to try and override the reprogramming existing commands. Slicing the computer requires computer spikes. Okay. Computer spikes. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, that was handy. Okay, so it is just like KOTOR 2 with the computer spikes. Let's take the remains. Ooh, prototype vibro blade. Okay, well I'll equip both of these.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left on the Endar Spire. Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on! There'll be time for questions later.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay, use escape pod.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Carth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Right, I'm Reece, by the way. How did we get here?
We've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. was able to drag you away from our crash site in all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
The Sith?
Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Well, that's great. Why is it so important to find Bastila?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
What options should I choose? How can one person, even a Jedi, be so important? If Bastila is a Jedi, she can probably look after herself. How do we even know that Bastila is still alive?
I don't, but Bastila's young, and she has a powerful command of the Force. We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too. Besides, what's the alternative? I mean, if she's dead, then no one can stop Malak and his Sith from wiping out the Republic, and I'd rather operate on the assumption that she survived.
Okay, so if Bastila's a Jedi, she can probably look after herself.
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers have mastered the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. I doubt anyone's specifically looking for us anymore. We're not that important. But if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how vital she is to the war effort. And Bastila's no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies.
Battle meditation? What's that?
Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. And often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. But there are limits to what she can do. From what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she probably never even had a chance to use her power. I'm guessing she barely got out alive, and now she's trapped here just as we are. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Bastila's gonna escape Taris, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Okay. Well, any idea where we should start looking for Bastila?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Fair enough. The sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we find her. Let's go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Okay, well, what's in the locker? There's some med packs. Okay, fair enough. Right.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Actually, I'd like to know more about you, Carth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
You're talking like it's your fault, like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Them? Do you mean the people on your homeworld?
Yeah, no, That's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Fair enough. Okay, suppose we should move out, and I'll probably save the game here actually, and we can continue out. Okay. Well, let's go.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Raboda ni unkis na toma. Tukning na kong kun na murira rabes. Wana kun bes. King ba murira. Tong king ba non connect.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Okay, right, I'll do a flurry on him. You can start blasting away. So what attacks do you have here? Normal attack, power shot. Oh, and that's what you have. Okay, we'll do that. And afterwards, attack him. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go.
Wango kumbes gang, ba mamarulira, kuyami juskuna jitanai. Ina kun mamarulira rachikun, slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi.
Won't someone come searching for the let me start that again. Won't someone come searching for this patrol?
Jawana bota ayuha tahonga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bungwalia gando do naga chuchut. Muksha papangpa, bola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Uba batu konchi. Tong nongbong shang nung yang. Tong patok smaktelia.
Okay, let's check what you have. Just a few stims. Okay. I think I might put clothing back on just for the moment because it looks 10 times better than what I've got on.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Jilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira.
Pleased to meet you, Laram. My name is Reece.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes.
Well, it depends on how much. What's so great about these energy shields?
Chi gratulo da pograshi onion komba chintomo muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachiwish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Ta kumjus tak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from?
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Jilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira. Ta kumjus tak miki grabulmogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. mule slimo podada nanga kumbist mule rabes chi gratu loda pograshi onion kompa chintono muchuba loda dita kun ita patisa batua kacha tutonga bagrasha kon tijaka chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku jodo jidbungarantang tolpa da pongwale gando nangu chuchut Kavadum kupilio botenya, bonanai kuchu. Hawaga boska chocola, mucha shag panka.
Okay, I've heard enough about these shields.
Kachikun ita dong abong sha umnino.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked continue.
Keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji ita duana. Kavavolpa mulji gumana.
Let's see what you got for sale.
Achuta.
Okay, I've got military suit. How much credits have I got? I've got 90 actually. Might as well come here and start selling some stuff. I might as well sell a blaster. I'll keep this, probably want to upgrade my weapons at some point. Might buy this military suit actually. Okay. And then you can have the combat suit.
What?
Okay. Maintenance droid, Forian, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Just gonna save and level up my character. Okay, skills. I'll do persuade and security, maybe not. Oh, I have to use 2 points, of course, yeah. Feats. I'll probably get this probably because I'm going to be using melee weapons because I'm going to eventually want to become a Jedi.
No problem. Got it.
Well, let's check the bag. Fair enough. Let's speak to her.
Tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
I think I'll just head round and see what I can gather. I don't want to go up there yet.
No problem. Got it.
No, I don't really want to talk to you. What's this? Might have some use later on.
No problem. Got it.
Oh, there's actually a footlocker in here. Maybe there's something decent. No, just credits and computer parts. Okay. And then I take... Oh, there's a janitor.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
Who are you?
My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, eh? You ever thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment? You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
I want to ask you some questions.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
Where can I get some equipment?
Well, the best place to go is probably Kebly Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there, and from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
Okay, I'll be going now.
I should get back to work.
Okay, so that's the apartment we was in. Oh, I didn't even open this one.
No problem. Got it.
Well, there's a person, but first of all, any loot? No.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I'm sorry, I'm just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can trust me. Maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to Holden for you.
Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Okay.
Goodbye and good...
Actually, just while I'm here... Longsword, what's better? Oh, the longsword is actually better. Okay, fair enough. Just wanted to check that. In case... Ah! I missed you. More loot. Okay, right, let's head out to the upper city. And away we go. Okay. Well, this place does look really nice. Okay, let's talk to the salvage droids. No. Okay, I assume this was our escape pod then. Oh, I think I'll head in here. Speak to Carth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
Taris? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
Is it a good time to ask you some more questions?
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Not if you have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
This isn't an interrogation. I never said that.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Like you said when we first met, Ballista didn't have time to use her powers.
True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm just a soldier. I'm sure this isn't anything unusual about it, is there?
I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of the survivors.